What's good, everyone? I hope you're all enjoying the content. Here's some more ProRevenge. Let's get it. You don't tip? Enjoy frozen pizza. TLDR, customer who never tips wants me to pay for part of his pizza. I get revenge by letting it get cold in a blizzard while he searches for 10 cents. Greg. Greg. So I work at a pizza slut as a delivery driver, and we have this one customer that everyone hates to go to because he always pays an exact change. No tip ever. If the driver doesn't have the change he wants, he will call the store and demand the driver brings him back his 50 cents. He has done this multiple times. This happened during a blizzard, of course, and Greg orders a pizza. Nothing special, but his total was $15.11, and I draw the short straw and have to take it to him. There is about 3 inches or so of snow and still snowing. I get to his house and ring the bell. At this point, I take his pizza out of the insulated bag. I want it cold, but everything turned out so much better than I had anticipated. He takes forever to get to the door. When he finally gets there, he hands me $13 in cash and a handful of change. In the process, he drops a dime. I count everything up and I have $15.01, 10 cents short. At first, he asks if I can just cover it for him. I say, no, I'm not going to pay 10 cents out of my pocket for your pizza. If it were any other customer, I probably would have. It's only 10 cents, but not for Greg. He starts blaming me for dropping it. He dropped it. Again, I say no and that he will have to find the dime or get another. At this point, the pizza is already getting cold. It was well below freezing out there. He starts kicking around the snow on his porch looking for the dime. I spotted the dime right away but kept quiet. All the while he was muttering about how I dropped it and I should pay for it. I'm trying my best to hide my eating grin. About 3 to 5 minutes later, I'm starting to get cold and the pizza might as well have just come out of the fridge. I tell him I'm timed on these orders. I am. And that he should go inside and get money. He of course claims he has no more money and starts a sob story about him not having money. So I give him back his money and leave. I told him that if he finds his dime to just call the store and we will bring him his pizza. I know he has money, so I just pull around the corner and call the store to tell my manager what happened. During the call, Greg calls the store, saying he has his money. I get back to the house, pull the pizza out again, and go back to his door. He hands me all the money and I make sure to count it. Slowly. It's all there. I asked him if he found it in the snow, and he said,
"No, I just got it from the house."
Not the most dramatic story, but I was happy. He got cold pizza and I got paid. He hasn't ordered since. And Greg. Oh, I just love that one. That's quite a way to get back at somebody who doesn't tip. I swear, every time I try to order pizza at a party, everyone turns into Greg. No one wants to tip the damn driver. Cheat on me while accusing me of cheating? Your family is gonna enjoy the show. Okay, back in college I studied art, so I often would have friends ask to pose for me. One even wanted to pose nude for her girlfriend. Enter my ex-girlfriend, who we'll call Luna, for lunatic. She had numerous trust issues and claimed it to be an ex-party girl. My lesbian friend wants to pose nude for this artwork, so she contacts me and asks to pose. I have a choice. We can do the art at my apartment or in the studio of the campus art department. I didn't feel like signing all the red tape and paperwork, so I said, come by my apartment. I'll work up a contract for both of our safety and we can do this. And she did. Luna didn't attend my college, but apparently kept tabs on my actions, as within 30 minutes of the drawing being completed, my phone rang off the hook with a cursing, screaming girl. "You bastard, you're cheating on me." No I'm not. I was just sitting down to watch television, and it's just me. Luna. "Call me on Skype, I want proof." Me. Uses Skype. See? Just me. Luna. You. Hangs up. I shrugged and went back to watching television. This was followed by weeks of her accusing me of sleeping around on her, and periods of days where I would hear nothing from her. Then, after about 6 weeks, I received an email which included a video file from her. The email bluntly stated that due to her assumption that I was sleeping with someone else, she decided to cheat on me with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 men. I know, but I'm not kidding. I was heartbroken as I was nuts about this woman, but then I saw the video, which turned out to be her getting spit roasted by 2 of these guys in her mom's bed. And the evil plan took root. She'd visited me on campus some weeks prior to all this drama and had used my email to forward some things to her mother and grandmother, both of whom ran a daycare center she helped out at. I calmly forwarded the email and the video to her mother and grandmother, along with an explanation of what I've been dealing with for the past 5 months. I swear in 30 minutes my phone rang and it's her. And ooh, is she pissed. Why would you do that? Do what? I don't know, a certain email I was sent by you? You cheated, so it was only fair. You didn't have to bring them into it. I never cheated, but you did. Difference is, you could have just talked to them and found out I hadn't, but you legit did and sent me the proof. So who looks like the asshole here? Needless to say, we didn't speak after that. Okay, this story's just throwing red flags up left and right. I want this one to be real, but I feel like it's fake. Let me know what you guys think. Cheat on me? How about I ruin your life? For context, it's early December and I'm married. So I was getting suspicious of my wife cheating on me, but I had no proof. We have been married about a year now and I did trust her, but I had a gut feeling. One day, she left her computer on before going out for a night with the ladies, so I took my chance. I turned the monitor on and Facebook was open. I went into messages and went into the most recent, Phil, not my name. I opened it and the blood drained from my face. At the bottom, "I'll see you soon then," sent about 5 minutes ago. I was horrified. I scrolled up and I was more shocked. Nudes, sexual innuendos, and many meeting arrangements. The most recent about a week ago, when she claimed she was going on a business trip. I signed in with my email and sent the photos to myself and signed out again. I took the photos of the conversation and left the computer as I found it. When she got back, I said I felt sick and wanted to sleep on the sofa. The next day, we were sat watching Netflix and she asked to see my phone. I asked why, and I shit you not. She said, "Because you might be cheating on me." That was it. The way that she could cheat on me and has the audacity to say that I was cheating on her. I hatched my master plan. I spoke to a lawyer who said I could claim rights to everything I owned and the house as I put down the deposit, and she is cheating. But I felt like that wasn't enough. I had to ruin her life. When she went on her next business trips, I started my master plan. I printed about 50 copies of her nudes and folded them to about A5 size. I hide them and continue with my plan. I went to the shop and bought a load of Christmas cards. When she got back, I suggested we write Christmas cards, or that she writes them and I put them in envelopes and put the addresses on them. She wrote loads of Christmas cards to loads of people, her boss, her friends, her family, and some other people. In each envelope, I put a nude and a card and addressed the ones I could and let her address the others. We put stamps on and were ready to post them. I said she could deliver them when she's on her weekly business trip. As soon as she left Friday afternoon, I went to my lawyer and discussed divorcing her. He gave some advice and said he would have a court date by tomorrow. He said she had no reason or right to stay at the house as I paid for most of it and that I couldn't legally keep her stuff from her. Phase 3, I packed all of her stuff in plastic boxes and printed out and laminated the court documents and stuck them to the boxes. I got the locks changed and I waited. Next day comes, ex-wife texts me saying she'll be back in about an hour. I moved all her stuff outside and sat in the house, which now felt empty without all her clutter. I sat watching TV until I heard her car pull up outside. I peeked through the blinds to see her face and her devastation. She called me and I picked up. She asked what was going on and I said I knew about Phil. She went silent. I then told her that the Christmas cards were full of nudes. She was fired from her job and had to live with her mom until she got back on her feet. I won the court case and got the house, and that pissed her off. She frequently comes outside the house crying that she still loves me and that she will be loyal and leaves screaming that I'm a useless effing cunt. What? Come on, there's no explanation or reaction from her when he tells her that the Christmas cards are full of nudes. Do we got another maybe fake story here on our hands? I'm not 100% certain that those two are real. Let me know what you all think about these 3 stories. Thanks again for watching. Discord server is almost set up. I will let you guys know about that just as soon as it's done. Peace.